Welcome to the Digital Revolution with Jim Kunkle. In this bonus content, we're going to cover a critical and timely topic, the role of artificial intelligence in modern censorship. As AI technology continues to evolve, its application in monitoring and controlling information has become increasingly prevalent. Did you know that over 60% of internet users live in countries where criticism of the government, military, or their ruling families is subject to censorship? This statistic underscores the profound impact AI can have on freedom of expression and access to unfiltered information. Join me as we explore how AI is shaping the landscape of censorship, the ethical dilemmas it presents, and what the future might hold. Here's what I'll cover during this content. First, I'll establish a definition of what AI censorship is and provide some examples of it. Second, I'll explain how AI is used for censorship by businesses, educational institutions, and governments. Then we explore the ethical and legality of using AI for censorship. To conclude this topic, I'll highlight some case studies and key examples of AI use for censorship and complete our conversation on what the future of AI and censorship might look like. Let's get started. What is AI censorship? AI censorship refers to the use of artificial intelligence technologies to monitor, control, and restrict access to information and communication. This can involve filtering content, blocking websites, and moderating online discussions to suppress certain viewpoints or information deemed undesirable by governments, corporations, or other entities. Modern AI has digital tools that are used for and enable censorship. Those tools include keyword filtering, which consists of AI algorithms that scan text for specific keywords or phrases and block or flag content containing those terms. This is commonly used on social media platforms to filter out defined hate speech, misinformation, or politically sensitive content. Sentiment analysis. These AI tools analyze the sentiment of online posts and comments to detect and suppress negative or critical opinions about certain topics or entities. This can be used to maintain a positive image or suppress dissenting opinions. Image and video recognition. Today's advanced AI systems can analyze images and videos to detect and remove content that violates guidelines or laws. For example, platforms like YouTube use AI to identify and take down copyrighted material or explicit content. Deepfake detection. Intelligent AI tools are employed to detect and remove deepfake audio, photos, and videos, which can be used to spread misinformation or manipulate public opinion. Now let me cover a brief history of AI and censorship. The use of AI for censorship has evolved significantly over the past decade. Initially, simple keyword filtering and basic content moderation tools were employed. However, as AI technology advanced, more sophisticated methods emerged. In the early 2010s, basic keyword filtering and manual content moderation were the primary methods used by platforms and governments. Then in the mid-2010s, we had the rise of machine learning, enabling more advanced content analysis, including sentiment analysis and image recognition. Moving into the late 2010s to early 2020s, the development of deep learning and neural networks allowed for more precise and automated censorship tools. Businesses, institutions, and governments began using AI to monitor and control online discourse more effectively. Now, in the present day, AI censorship has become more pervasive, with advanced tools capable of real-time monitoring and suppression of content across various platforms. Governments in countries like China and Iran have implemented extensive AI-driven censorship systems to control information flow and public discourse. Now let's cover the ethical and legal implications of AI used for censorship. When it comes to the ethical implications, there are four main areas that freedom of speech experts focus on. They are privacy concerns. AI censorship often involves extensive data collection and surveillance, raising significant privacy issues. The ability of AI to monitor and analyze vast amounts of personal data can lead to intrusive oversight and potential misuse of information. Freedom of speech. AI censorship can suppress free expression by automatically filtering or blocking content deemed inappropriate or harmful. This can stifle dissent, limit access to diverse viewpoints, and undermine democratic principles. Bias and discrimination. AI algorithms can inherit biases from their training data, leading to discriminatory practices. For example, certain groups may be disproportionately targeted or censored based on biased data, exacerbating social inequalities. And finally, transparency and accountability. The opaque nature of AI decision-making processes makes it difficult to understand how and why certain content is censored. This lack of transparency can erode trust and make it challenging to hold entities accountable for their actions. Now, the legal sector also has four main areas of concern related to legal implications. Those are regulatory challenges. The rapid advancement of AI technology often outpaces the development of legal frameworks. Existing laws may not adequately address the complexities of AI censorship, leading to gaps in regulation and enforcement. Human rights violations. AI censorship can infringe on fundamental human rights, such as the right to privacy and freedom of expression. International human rights organizations have raised concerns about the use of AI for censorship in authoritarian regimes. Liability and responsibility. Determining liability for AI-driven censorship is complex. Questions arise about who is responsible for the actions of AI systems, whether it is the developers, operators, or the AI itself. This ambiguity complicates legal accountability and, importantly, global disparities. Different countries have varying legal standards and approaches to AI censorship. This can create inconsistencies and challenges in addressing cross-border issues, especially on global platforms like social media. As I'm sure the concern within you is building on how AI can be and is currently used for censorship, here are just a few cases and real-world examples of AI censorship. China. The Great Firewall. China's Great Firewall is one of the most well-known examples of AI-driven censorship. The Chinese government uses advanced AI algorithms to monitor and control internet traffic, blocking access to foreign websites and filtering out politically sensitive content. AI tools analyze vast amounts of data in real time to detect and suppress dissent, ensuring that only government-approved information is accessible to the public. Social media platforms' content moderation. Platforms like Facebook, X, which is formerly Twitter, and YouTube employ AI to moderate content and enforce community guidelines. These AI systems use natural language processing and image recognition to identify and remove posts that violate policies on hate speech, misinformation, and explicit content. For instance, YouTube's AI has been used to automatically remove videos related to extremist propaganda, which sometimes leads to the unintended consequence of censoring legitimate news coverage. Venezuela, AI-generated propaganda from state media, which has used AI-generated videos to spread pro-government messages. These videos feature AI-generated news anchors delivering scripted content designed to manipulate public opinion. This use of generative AI for propaganda highlights how AI can be leveraged to amplify state-sponsored narratives and suppress opposing viewpoints. Iran. Internet surveillance and filtering. Iran employs AI to monitor and filter internet content, particularly during periods of political unrest. AI tools are used to block access to social media platforms and messaging apps, preventing the spread of information that could fuel protests. The Iranian government also uses AI to track and identify individuals who post anti-government content, leading to arrests and other punitive measures. In the United States, deepfake detection. In the United States, AI is used to detect and remove deepfake videos that can spread misinformation and manipulate public opinion. For example, AI tools have been deployed to identify deepfake videos of political leaders making false statements, which helps to maintain the integrity of information shared online. The case studies that I just covered are only a few of many more that illustrate the diverse ways in which AI is used for censorship, highlighting both the potential benefits and the ethical challenges associated with this technology. So, what does the future hold for AI use in censorship? Let me cover some areas that AI industry subject matter experts point towards. First is increased sophistication of AI tools. AI censorship tools are expected to become more sophisticated, leveraging advancements in machine learning, natural language processing, and computer vision. These tools will be able to analyze and filter content with greater accuracy and speed, making it harder for undesirable content to slip through the cracks. Next is real-time monitoring and response. Future AI systems will likely be capable of real-time monitoring and response, allowing for immediate detection and suppression of content deemed inappropriate or harmful. This could lead to more dynamic and responsive censorship mechanisms, particularly on social media platforms and other online forums. Unexpectedly, users will have enhanced personalization. AI-driven censorship may become more personalized, tailoring content restrictions based on individual user profiles and behaviors. This could involve customizing what each user can see based on their location, browsing history, and other personal data, raising significant privacy concerns. Also, over time, the world will see the rise of global regulatory frameworks. As AI censorship becomes more prevalent, there will be a growing need for international regulatory frameworks to address the ethical and legal challenges it presents. Governments and international organizations may collaborate to establish guidelines and standards for the use of AI in censorship, aiming to balance security and freedom of expression. As with any force, there will be a reaction in the form of counter-censorship technologies. In response to the rise of AI censorship, we can expect the development of counter-censorship technologies. These tools will aim to bypass or undermine AI censorship mechanisms, enabling users to access restricted content and communicate freely. This ongoing battle between censorship and counter-censorship technologies will shape the future landscape of digital freedom. In order for censorship to evolve, there will need to be ethical AI development. There will be increased emphasis on developing ethical AI systems that prioritize transparency, accountability, and fairness. Researchers and developers will focus on creating AI tools that minimize bias and respect human rights, ensuring that censorship practices do not disproportionately impact certain groups or individuals. And finally, for sustainability, there will be the need of public awareness and advocacy. As awareness of AI censorship grows, public advocacy and activism will play a crucial role in shaping its future. Civil society organizations, human rights groups, and concerned citizens will continue to push for greater transparency and accountability in the use of AI for censorship, advocating for policies that protect freedom of expression and privacy. The future of AI and censorship is complex and multifaceted, with significant implications for society. It will require careful consideration and collaboration to navigate the ethical, legal, and technological challenges it presents. Let me close out this topic by stressing that in today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, raising awareness about the challenges and impacts of AI use in censorship is more crucial than ever. As AI technologies become increasingly integrated into our daily lives, they hold the power to shape the flow of information and influence public discourse. However, this power comes with significant ethical, legal, and societal implications. By understanding and addressing these challenges, we can ensure that AI is used responsibly and transparently, protecting fundamental rights such as freedom of expression and privacy. It is our collective responsibility to stay informed, advocate for ethical AI practices, and foster a digital environment where diverse voices can be heard and respected. Only through awareness and proactive engagement can we navigate the complexities of AI censorship and safeguard the principles of an open and free democratic society able to communicate and share ideas and information that has transparency of censorship. Remember, transparency in AI-driven censorship is essential to uphold trust, accountability, and the fundamental right to free expression. Without it, we risk creating a digital landscape where unseen algorithms dictate the boundaries of our discourse. Viva la révolution! Hey there, podcasters, or those of you listening to this episode who has an interest in starting your own podcast. Well, I've got an exciting announcement for all of you who are passionate about podcasting or looking to launch a podcast. Podcasters, are you using Buzzsprout to host your podcast? If not, you're missing out. Buzzsprout is the ultimate platform for podcasters, offering top-notch hosting, distribution, and analytics. And for those looking to start a podcast, Buzzsprout is the perfect podcast solution for beginners. No matter where you are with your podcast, I've got some great news. Introducing Buzzsprout's Refer a Friend program. So my friends, check out and sign up with Buzzsprout, and both of us get rewarded with a referral credit. It's a win-win situation, but that's not all. Buzzsprout's referral program isn't just about credits. It's about building a community of passionate podcasters who support each other. So, what are you waiting for? You'll find the referral link in this episode's description, then head over to Buzzsprout and sign up. Let's grow together and revolutionize the podcasting universe.